BBC Radio Oxford.
Radio for Oxfordshire.
Lilley Mitchell is going to be bouncing off walls. And, well, I don't think she personally will be. Well, maybe she will. Yeah, she's a game girl. She'll be bouncing off walls. She'll be out with Oxford's parkour community in the course of the morning. 7:28 now. Lilley Mitchell out free running and bouncing off walls.
I am indeed, Phil. So after 9, Phil, we're going to be talking about an article that's gone viral based on the premise that spending any length of time in our beautiful city of Oxford, it ruins you for life. So you're spoilt, and when you go anywhere else, it's basically subpar by comparison. So what better way to spend my morning than with a group of people, Oxford Parkour, who interact with the fabric of Oxford in a unique and athletic way. Now, I've seen them this morning. They are jumping and springing from bits of Oxford like I've never seen before. We have Nikolay, who's the president. Good morning.
Hello, good
morning.
morning.
And we have Alex, who founded it 2 years ago, and now you're part of the coaching team.
That's right, hi.
Hello, so you're all looking wonderfully. You've got your parkour jumpers on. So, Alex, where did... what is... Well, first of all, what is parkour?
So parkour is a way of exercising in which we move around our urban environment. It's also known as free running by some people. And we do things like climb, jump, vault, balance on things, that sort of stuff.
Yes, I've seen that. And Nikolay, where does the word come from? Where does it originate?
Originally it comes from the French term parcours, which means obstacle course, ultimately. And it's been adapted by... various people across the years, and now it is what it is today.
Yes, so, as far as I can tell, it's basically about fluidly moving, efficiently moving from A to B. And in fact, where we are now, which is the junction of St Giles and Banbury Road, between the War Memorial and St Giles Church Cemetery, if I were to walk between Banbury Road and St Giles Road, I would just walk down this pavement. But you two, I've seen you, that is not what you do. You kind of interact with the bits. In fact, we've been warming up this morning. Can we do that particularly interesting bit of warm-up, Alex, where we kind of we don't do bunny hops and crab? What are we doing, Alex?
So we're currently crouched down on the path, and we're going to be moving along the path using our hands and our feet as a different way of moving. And we're currently doing this sideways. So we're going to reach out and put our hands down the direction we're moving, transfer our weight onto our hands, and then jump and lift your legs along behind you and land on your feet again, lifting your hands up.
Okay.
So then put them down again. And I think we're going to carry on doing this a few steps.
So it feels like I'm rocking forward onto my the palms of my hands. It's like a sideways bunny hop action. And Nikolay, why are we doing this? What is this gearing up to?
Well, this is warming up our hands, our ankles, our knees, our wrists, and we are just getting used to moving at the moment. So this makes it a lot easier to start moving on walls and things like that, and yeah, it just makes us used to it. And
just jumping, moving from one bit of wall to another. I will learn how to do this in a sensible way, but just the pièce de résistance. Nikolay, can you jump from this little bit of wall up to this 2-metre wall? It's about 2 metres between them. Off you go. So you start there, and... Oh, it's fantastic. Oh, nearly made it. Fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. Phil, I will do a video. I will learn a bit more. I'm just going to learn the basics, Phil.
Thank you so much. Yes, let's have videos of athletic people jumping from wall to wall and off things, and we'll stick it on our Facebook page. Lovely, Lilley. I watched some youngsters doing parkour last year as part of the big tour. We were in Farringdon. And watching this lad, he jumped from a wall, must have been about, 5 or 6 feet high, to another wall that was, 2 or 3 metres away and 2 or 3 metres high. Anyway, he made it, and I almost didn't. 8:26. We're out and about with Lilley Mitchell, who is flinging herself, well, she'll be watching as people fling themselves from buildings very shortly. 8:27 right now. Lilley Mitchell out and about this morning. Where do you find yourself? Whereabouts are you?
Well, I'm right at the apex of where the Banbury Road meets St Giles by the War Memorial. And I tell you what, Phil, in the last hour, the sun has risen, and if I look at St Giles Church and the Somerville College Chapel, it looks absolutely beautiful. Now, the beauty of Oxford, apparently, there's a viral article. It spoils residents and parkour practitioners in Oxford. They see the city from a unique angle, and 2 gentlemen from Oxford Parkour have joined me. In fact, we've been practicing parkour. We have Nikolay, hello.
Hello.
And we have Alex, hello.
Hi.
So, Nikolay, when you get to an urban environment, because it is urban gymnastics, the one thing I've noticed from being with you two is you don't like standing still. You have to jump on a bench or off a wall. Well, I mean, when you get to an urban environment, do you see it differently? What do you look out for?
Basically, where people see obstacles and railings and places they can't go, for us it's just opportunities. So it's a place for us to train in and to try new things and to explore the environment.
Yes.
So
if you see a railing, Alex, why not jump over it?
Yeah, exactly. Why not?
Now, you've been teaching me how to vault over this wall here, Alex.
That's right, yeah.
Can you run me through one of them?
Yeah, sure. So we're just showing Lilley what we call a lazy vault as a way of getting over the wall.
I don't like the lazy vault, it's quite difficult. Okay.
So we're just going to walk up to the wall and put our right hand on the wall. We're facing it with our kind of right side to it. And then swing our right leg over the wall. So we're now kind of resting our thigh on it. And then from here, just swing your left leg and kick it over and land on your feet on the other side.
Perfect. Okay, and the interesting thing I've been learning from doing this today is conserving momentum, or at least appreciating the series of events that you're going to do. It changes how. So if I was going to link 3 of these different vaults together, Alex, I would be thinking, well, if I need to spin around, I don't need to put as much impetus as if I want to run out from it. Is that the key?
Yeah, that's exactly right. We've had Lilley doing a couple of different vaults, some of which she lands and then goes back onto the wall, and some of which she carries on running somewhere else.
Shall I do 3? And you can describe them as if I'm in some kind of Olympic competition. Okay.
Okay, go for it. So Lilley's starting on a wall, and it's about 1.5 meters high. She's just turned around, put her bum on it, and then carried on spinning, flinging her legs over. Looks quite spinny and artistic. She's done the same thing coming back again. Oh, and now she's placed her foot on it, stepped her leg through the middle, and now she's running back over to me, step me again.
And jumping down! How was that, Nikolay?
that was very well done, a lot smoother than when you started.
Oh,
so
thanks very much. Well, Phil, I'm getting better. Join me in half an hour and see how I'm doing.
Cat-like. You're getting feline grace.
Feline, yes.
And I see you've posted a little video on our Facebook page as well.
Indeed.
Who is that? Is that Nikolay?
That is Nikolay, yes.
Okay, he's climbing all over a wall and then jumping hither and okay. So yes, well, you can have a look at that on our Facebook page. Get him to do something. No, in fact, no. That's just courting controversy and danger. Facebook.com/BBC Oxford. You'll see a little video of parkour going on there. Nothing too dangerous, because you never know how that sort of thing's going to end. But yeah, facebook.com/BBC Oxford. That's a nice little video there. We'll see if we can put some more on it in the course of the morning.
We'll be able to get you both in.
8:56. Lilley Mitchell is out and about for us in Oxford City Centre this morning.
I am indeed, Phil. Yes, I've been learning all about parkour, which another name is free running. So it's basically looking at the city and looking at the infrastructure and seeing how can I efficiently flow over and around all of these bits. In fact, I'm standing on the Banbury Road and looking at this railing in a whole different light after spending my morning with Alex, hello, from Oxford Parkour.
Hiya.
And Nikolay, hello.
Hello.
So Nikolay, you have not stood still for all of the 2 hours that we've been together. Yeah. I'm just wondering, is walking boring, Nikolay?
I wouldn't say it's boring. It's just we've got more options with what we can do. You can do more stuff than walking, so mix it up.
Absolutely. And do you slightly embarrass your friends, Nikolay? Do they think, where's Nikolay gone? Why is he hanging from that lamppost?
I think that only my wife's mum actually sometimes randomly walking on top of a wall or something when she's not looking, but otherwise they don't mind.
Talking of mums, Alex, you got your mum down, didn't you, to do some?
Yeah, that's true. There's a parkour park near my house in Solihull, and I took her out to try out some parkour there.
Can we say how old your mum is?
Just below 50.
Did she enjoy it?
Yeah, she really loved it. She wants me to go again.
Yeah, because the idea about parkour, I mean, we have put a video of you guys doing some stunts, but basically, Nikolay, you were saying, if you do it well, it kind of looks effortless, doesn't it? It's all about the landings and
Yeah. The interesting things for us is getting the landings really soft, really quiet, really smooth. So, yeah, it doesn't make the best of wow footage, but
I think it's beautiful. It's almost balletic, actually, if I see you with these railings. In fact, Alex, would you mind just doing those combinations of things over the railings? Because you said give you a railing and an hour, and we'll, you know, it's amazing what you do. Nikolay, we can help kind of describe. So, so Alex,
so
go
he's
ahead.
coming up to the rail, and he's kicked onto the rail and managed to change his direction. So he's heading backwards now.
That was kind of
a little bit like break
and
time.
spinning around. It looks a bit like kind of flying with your legs. Is it fun to do that?
It is really fun. You just spin on things. There's not much more to it. It's just playful.
And the philosophy of parkour, as far as I understand, is you can overcome physical barriers, but that also helps you overcome kind of emotional barriers, give you confidence in life. Have you found that?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of the times we're training things that we find scary, and coming up against the emotions of fear, or when you're really tired and you have to concentrate, that sort of stuff transfers well to just general life things. If I've got a job interview or public speaking, I can kind of use the same techniques to deal with the fear I've got for that as I use for parkour.
Yeah, and Nikolay, if you've jumped off a wall, everything else is kind of smaller by comparison.
Yeah, especially when you work up to a wall and the wall looks small in the first place. So,
well, I'm going to do a lazy vault like a heifer lump to finish it off, Phil. So I'm going to put my thigh on here.
Okay, but we really don't have time for that, Lilley. But have a look at our Facebook page at facebook.com/BBC Oxford. Great videos there.